Shoot,
No, it's all right.
that's okay. I just need 1 second.
Give me extra time to sit and breathe.
Almost forget one little thing, Karen. Ready? My apologies. I will hit go live. And go back to, and you are connected.
Good morning. Welcome to Contemporary Yoga for Modern Living. On behalf of Be Well Sussex and the Sussex County Public Libraries here in Southern Delaware, I welcome you to this presentation of Gentle Yoga. I represent Ananda Yoga, an entity here in Sussex County that brings yoga to you. And we've partnered with the public libraries here to bring you the same quality programming that we had before quarantine to your home so you can practice. This is a gentle yoga class. It's appropriate for you regardless of your age, your level of experience, or your level of fitness. We've created a safe and comfortable place for you to discover the joys of yoga and the health benefits and the uplifting nature of this practice. What do you need? All you need is a mat. You don't have a mat? Grab some beach towels. Make sure you have a safe, non-slip surface. If you're fully practiced, maybe you have some blocks or some cushions, or you can bring some towels to roll up to make your poses more comfortable. But minimal, you don't need a lot. Mainly what you need is yourself. We're going to come to the mat and we're going to do two things. You have two jobs. Number one is to breathe, and number two is to feel. You're going to be deeply immersed in your experience and breathing and feeling the sensations that are presented to your body when you come into different shapes and poses. And some of them are going to feel good, and some of them are going to feel tight or resistant. And we're going to honor the body. We're going to breathe and relax into that resistance, and we're going to feel a release that creates space for breath to move through our body and give us more open energy, and it becomes available to you. So anyway, we're here with our friends. Hi, everybody. And safely social distance. And if you'd ever like to join us, if you're in Sussex County, just call the library and ask if you could be on camera with us. It's a lot of fun. But otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and begin. So if you've never done this before, please watch this video, comment below, share it, like it, love it. But just begin, okay? How do you begin? You have a seat. Cross-legged, if that's comfortable for you. You don't have to. You can bring the soles of your feet together. I like to sit on blocks in the morning. It elevates my hips. It makes my seated position more comfortable. Give a little lean back, like you're up against a wall, so that the spine is nice and long and straight. Lift up through the crown of your head and reach down through your bottom into the earth. How are your shoulders? Let them fall and relax. How's your jaw? Let it soften. Allow your hips to relax. And then simply let your eyelids be heavy until they close. Take a full, satisfying inhale through the nose. Feel that life-giving breath, and then simply let it go through the nose. We're going to practice a very basic breathing technique, finding full satisfaction on your inhales and full satisfaction on your exhales. You're going to open your lungs, open your rib cage, open your belly, and invite this life-giving breath into every single living cell of your body down to your bone marrow. That's the depth to which you're going to practice breathing. And you're going to practice full, satisfying exhales that release all of that stale, stagnant breath and energy from your body, everything that's used, nothing that serves you anymore. You're going to let it all go, drawing deep into your abdominal muscles to push it all out. And this is going to create a vacuum. Your next inhale is going to flow into you more readily. And you're going to rise up through the crown of your head, feeling your spine lengthen and stay tall as you exhale and release all that breath. Every single breath becomes fuller, more expansive, deeper, more life-giving than the one before. Throughout this entire practice, you're going to stay connected to your breath. Even if you decide to take a break or a rest, you can always, always come back to the breath. The breath is the bridge between the mind and the body. When we are breathing and attending to the breath, mind and body come into harmony seamlessly. They weave together. They come together with your intention. So you want to stay connected for the entire practice. Sometimes your mind will drift away from the breath, and you'll just bring it back and feel its flow. And you don't just want to feel the breath, you want to appreciate the breath. Every single moment of your life is made possible by this breath. Practice yogis know that the spirit is intimately tied to the breath. And when we breathe, we come in direct contact with spirit. We encounter spirit as our highest self. Relax your mind. It's like an overworked muscle. Soften it. Let go of the need to think, to analyze. Just going to let the mind relax for the next hour or so that we're on this mat. And instead, we're going to come into the heart. Place hands over the heart. Take a deep breath into that heart space. Devote this exhale to the heart. Just keep your hands, and for several breaths, even several times a day, come into awareness of the intelligence of your heart. Expand into it. When we have our hands on the heart and we're breathing and our mind is focused on the heart, all of this blood begins to flow. The heart loves this. It nourishes the heart. It releases bitterness. It releases resentment. It releases past hurts and will heal your heart. Stay open in your heart throughout your entire practice and simply release your hands. If you like, touch your thumb to any fingertip. This is a symbolic mudra, a hand gesture. It creates a circle of energy that travels through your nerves up to your brain and stimulates your mind. And as you sit here, quieting your mind, opening your heart, reaching down through your bottom towards the center of the earth and rising up through your crown towards the infinite, this is where the yogic practice begins, the union of the mind and the body through the breath. Stay in this space. There's a growing awareness, a growing sensation of ease, connecting you to your inner sense of being and peace. Stay. Listening to the sound of your breath, feeling its flow. Just be. Enjoy 2 full, satisfying cycles of breath. And when they're complete, simply open your eyes and bring your hands together at heart center. And we begin. Your inhale rises your hands gently above your head. Stay on your exhale and pause. Feel the release of your shoulders if they begin to tense. Feel the alignment of your spine if it begins to shift. Your palms are pressing gently. Release your hands down to your heart and back to the person inside of the spine. Inhale rises a little higher. Let the shoulders go. Maybe the arms come straight, maybe they don't. Pause, feel, become aware of even the slightest nuances, the internal shift in your experience. And then relax your shoulders and feel your hands gently float to your heart. Inhale rises. This time you lift your gaze. And then as you exhale, open the hands. The palms stay lifted. We're opening up the throat, lifting the throat up to the sky, stirring that energy, easy on the back of your neck. Inhale, stretches out through the fingertips, rises, palms join. Exhale, gently bows, opening up the back of the neck. Feel the muscles gently stretch, the vertebra expand and open up for you. Deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to stretch it out, tuck the chin, and just touch the earth. Stay connected to the earth, relaxing your shoulders and then drawing them down away from the ears, lifting up through the base of the skull. Inhale, rises, stretches through the V, and as you exhale, watch your hands as they float down to your heart and back. Inhale, rises. Let your exhale release your hands and gently round through your spine. Feel free to adjust, to wiggle. Where do you feel tense? Where do you feel tight? We're not forcing anything. We're just finding a very respectful awareness of our internal experience. Taking some time just to check in with the body, to feel where there's some tightness, some restricted areas. This honors the body. We're also connecting with our spine, first and foremost. Rise in your mind from the base of the spine all the way through each vertebra to the base of your skull. Feel the gentle roundness. Invite openness in between each vertebra. Invite the fluid to flow and keep your discs nice and soft and spongy. Respect and honor the way the spinal column supports you, the way it carries impulses freely through your body. Honor the muscles. Breathe into the back, especially the lumbar that gets compressed all day. Give it a chance to open up with no expectations of doing any work. Just giving lots of fresh blood, oxygen to this space. Feel it. A little bit of a release of tension. Maybe you feel deep in that lower back. Enjoy that. Then your inhale rises through the crown, roots through the bottom. You'll feel an alignment of the spine. Your exhale begins to press the heart space forward. So you're leading with your heart. Relax your shoulders. What's the response of your body? Does anything feel cramped? What's resisting? Connect with those places where your body resists. Don't push into them, not stretching yet, just feeling. The spine will dip. Let your chest muscles open and expand, the collarbones expand. Now, full satisfying inhale realigns, and exhale uses those deep abdominal muscles. Cave them in as you stay. Draw that navel into the spine and connect with your deep, deep core muscles. Go way below the surface, deep into the muscle tissue that attaches to the spine and supports you. That's where we're seeking strength from. Inhale, rises. Exhale, reach the heart forward. Maybe open the collarbones a little more. Maybe draw your elbows back slightly. Lift the throat, lift the face. Open that heart. And then inhale, sits tall. Exhale, one more time, stay. Breathe. Let that breath wind its way up and down your spine. Relax your mind. Powerful, powerful practice. Practice right here. Deep breath in, lifts your crown. Exhale, touches the earth. Can't you feel the difference already? Deep breath in, stretches the arms out. Pause at the V. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Look through the ceiling to the sky. Feel your infinite nature. Inhale, joins the palms in gratitude. Exhale, draws it to the heart and bows to the self. Give a little lacing to your fingers. Open up those tight tendons, hands. This is yoga for modern living. Relace the fingers, go the other way. What's our modern living involve? A lot of dexterity with the hands. Whether you're typing or at a computer, it's our everyday lives. So look at your hands, appreciate them. Be kind to your wrists, your forearms. You don't need to lock at the elbows or force everything. You just need to invite movement and energy. Inhale, rises the palms, drop your shoulders. Elbows might be soft, or they might be able to extend. Give a little wiggle room through your ribs. Go right and left. Feel this range of motion through the center of your back. And then inhale is going to draw the palms forward. Stay on your exhale, rounding the back. You don't need to struggle here. Where do you feel a sense of struggle? Try to let that go. Instead, pull into your core. There's your strength. There's your stability. Inhale pushes down your bottom against the earth. Use the earth as your platform so you can rise a little higher with your palms all the way up to the sky. Think about opening your armpits, opening up the wrists and the forearms. Then just let the lacing go and slowly let the arms float down. Find a comfortable pathway of movement for yourself. Reconnect with the earth. Your inhale is going to sweep one arm up. Your exhale is going to find a very gentle side bend. Connect. Where do you feel this? That's a very personal experience. I'm just showing you the shape of the pose. What you feel inside is up to you. That's for you to become aware of. Take the deep breath in, reconnect with the earth. Same hand again is going to rise up. Find that lean again. You'll feel a little more opening up for you. Take one more deep breath in and let your exhale feel even more opening. That's that 3, the magic of 3 coming there 3 times. Deep breath in, stretches it across the sky. Exhale, touches the earth. Inhale, rises the other arm. Let that shoulder relax. Don't start pulling into it. Your exhale finds that easy lean. The first one is just to say good morning to any parts of your body that you're aware of now. Deep breath in, touches the earth. Exhale, easy. You feel that sense of ease? That's called honoring the body. One more time. Full satisfying inhale. That exhale gets a nice, gentle connection and release. Inhale, stretch it up and across. Exhale, touches the earth. Deep breath in, opens the heart. Stay on the exhale. Drop your shoulders and imagine there's a rope hanging above your head. And just gently grasp it. You don't have to grip it, but you do want to try and lift the weight of the rib cage and the upper body off of the organs. It crushes all day. But you're not using your shoulders here. You're using your back and your chest muscles and muscles of the core. And then deep breath in, looks up, palms meet. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Let the hands fall, bowing to the self. Inhale, rises up. Exhale, begins to release the arms and twist one way. Let one hand rest on the knee, maybe the other hand rest on the ground beneath you. Try to rise up through your crown, root down through your sits bones, and just glance straight away from your eyes. Yes, feel this twist. Come inside of your body, even close your eyes and breathe. How does this breath feel? Feel the rotation of the neck. Maybe invite a little bit more with each breath. Feel the rotation of the shoulder. Don't force it. Let it open up for you. And then feel that spiraling of your spine. This is so good. This massages the organs. It stimulates the whole central nervous system. Feel this release. It's delicious. Let your inhale come back center. Exhale. Feel that better realignment. Deep breath in, spread those fingers, spread the palms, get into every part of your body. Your exhale, gently twist the other way. Easy does it. Hands, gently rest. Let those shoulders drop. Stay and breathe and feel. 2 jobs, breathe and feel. What kind of thoughts are coming into your mind? Relax your mind, just let it go and stay connected to the self. Feel these good feelings. Feel the love and appreciation for every part of your body. The way it functions, the way it feels, life-giving. Release it gently. Feel that full, satisfying inhale. Exhale. It feels so good. One more deep breath in. Root down. Rise up. Stretch up to the sky. Exhale. Relaxes your shoulders. Bow to the person inside of his body. Release your hands and gather your knees. You might feel some blood rush back in. Let your knees relax. There's lots of things going on in your knees, and sometimes they take a lot of abuse. So let's give them some love. Just let your eyes look at your knees. Never call your knees bad. You're just learning to take better care of them. You're learning to feel them more. Take your hands up and down your legs that carry you everywhere you've ever needed to go your whole life. And isn't that nice how it appreciates? You want to have some warmth and some friction. So get into your own legs. You want to have a feeling that exists beyond the surface, that goes down all the way to the bone. Shake out your legs. There's so much fluid flowing through. Get it all mixed up. And then point your toes and flex your toes. Look at your feet. Visualize the bones, the ligaments, the tendons, the flesh, everything that functions. Hear those pops and clicks and how they invite fluid. This movement is stimulating the brain, and it's stimulating so much movement into the toes. Rotate those ankles. We always love on the feet in this class. Just that alone will change your life, right, friends? Loving on your feet. Yes, that's all they really need is some love. Place your feet down on the earth. Bring your hands behind your knees. Full satisfying inhale. Roots the feet. Roots the bottom. Exhale. It's a little lean back. And round scoop back. Let the chin drop. Let the shoulders soften. Get in between your shoulder blades with your mind. Curl the tailbone under. You might need to adjust your feet. If they start popping up, try your best to place them down. Now look at your belly. Think about drawing your belly button clear through to your back. That's how deep you want to go into your core awareness. A lot of strength there. And a lot of times when we activate the core, we start to activate other things. You don't have to tense your shoulders or clench your jaw. Just stay with your core. And while you're here, you'll start to feel a response of your back muscles. You don't have to force them. Just let the weight of your body initiate a gentle stretch. Deep breath in, sits tall, stretches your legs forward. Your first exhale, your first forward bend is easy. We're going to come back to the forward bend over and over again. This first forward bend is just reconnaissance. We're seeing where are those tight spots in the back. You can rock from side to side, close your eyes so you're not distracted. Give some nice, loving, satisfying cycles of breath to your back. Maybe release the weight of the head. Feel those tingles, those pulls. You might feel some neurotransmitters firing. Very common. Forward bend can feel intense. That's why stay gentle at first. Your inhale sits tall. Exhale places the feet. Come deep into your core and gently round it back again. Once again, the magic of 3. This is our second time here. Now you're going to feel your shoulder blades open a little more. You're going to feel more connected to your core. You can go deeper. You can adjust. What adjustments can you make in your body that seem to make this feel even better? We're seeking ahs, not struggles, not ouches. Deep inhale rises you up. Your exhale brings your heart forward. Maybe you'll feel the legs resist first, or the back, or other places in your body. That's okay. Feel the resistance. Don't turn away from it. Are you judging yourself? I used to be able to go in a further forward bend. We're going to relax the mind. There's no judgment on the mat. Just love and appreciation. Feel the love and appreciation for yourself. You can make this forward bend more comfortable by tucking a bolster underneath your knee or rolling up a towel. Please be gentle with yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't force yourself. Please stop doing that. Inhale, support yourself up. Take your time. Sometimes your spine and your back need a little few extra moments. You're not staying with me, you're with yourself. If you like, maybe put the hands on the shins instead of behind the knees. You get to experiment with these poses. Go back into your core. Feel that curling under of the tailbone. Nice, full, satisfying inhale. Exhale this time brings the soles of your feet together. Just give a little butterfly. Good morning, hips. Yeah, right? Say good morning. I'm serious. Say good morning to yourself. Why are we waiting for somebody else to say good morning before we can feel like we're having a good morning? Rock from side to side. Hips. When you're loose in your hips and when your hips are open for you, oh my gosh, you'll change your life. Bring your heart forward. Release the weight of your head and just stay and breathe. Feel your back. Feel the relationship between your back and your hips. You don't have to force anything here. You're just breathing and feeling. This is very, very productive time. There are connections between the mind and the body that are forming, and we're going to foster and nurture the whole practice. So these early connections are vital. Stay with your body. Stay in your body. And then carefully support yourself, rising up. Bring your hands behind you. Ease it back. A little curl under the tailbone. Bring your knee to the other so that they're stacked. And then look away. Feel this gentle rotation of the spine, of the neck. Knees in one direction, gaze in the other direction. Inhale comes one center. Exhale lets the knees fall the other way. Look over the shoulder. And then breathe and just let the knees fall right and left. Inhaling and exhaling. Stay in your body. And then come center. Beautiful. Tuck your feet to one side. We're going to come into the tabletop now. So you can take your cushion or pillow or towel that you've rolled up and have a nice comfortable knee rest if you need. Look at your hands. You want to spread those fingers and feel every finger pad down. Kind of grip the mat with your fingers. Shoulders are over the wrists. Hips are over the knees. Feet are in alignment. If your ankles tend to bend, try and get them in alignment with the knees. Take a full, satisfying inhale. Let your exhale release the belly and just stay. Pause. Feel the weight of the entire midsection of your body releasing. You may not want to all let go at once. That's okay. Give a little lift of your crown. Press down gently into the earth with your shins and with your hands. Don't force it. Just use the earth. Be aware of it. Be aware of how the crown is lifting to the sky. The tailbone curls up. Inhale finds that nice neutral spine. Pause and feel it. Exhale begins to lift your back and lift your belly. You want to feel very supported by your entire abdominal wall, like it's pressing up into your spine to lift you up. Try to release your back muscles. Let them open up and stretch. Elongate your arms. Don't struggle through your shoulders. Let that struggle go. Tuck into the chin. This is the cat pose. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, sigh it down. Let it go. Open the heart. Lift your gaze. Open the throat. What are we doing? Deep breath in. We are awakening the spine even more. The spine is your staff of life. Deep breath in. Exhale. Everything stems from your core. Deep breath in. Exhale to the cat. And then begin to soften your knees so that your bottom begins to fall back towards your heels. Once again, check that your ankles are in alignment. This child's pose is not available to everybody, so don't lament. There's some modifications. You can bring the knees apart and the toes together. You can come back onto your elbows and go back as far as your knees will allow, but only as much as you can honor the body. Remember, we're not forcing the body ever. That's not the gentle yogi way. As you're here, close your eyes. What do you feel? Maybe your forehead can rest on the mat. Maybe not. Maybe you stack your fists for some support for your head. But then come into your body and feel the sensations that are present. If you want to make it more active, you can. But first feel and breathe. And from that awareness and connection to yourself, then you can make it more active by stretching your arms forward and your tailbone back. Lift your gaze. Take a full, satisfying inhale. Push the earth down. Exhale, find the low plank. Pull deep into your belly. Find strength in your biceps and triceps. Curl the toes under and just let the knees float up. Try not to tense. Instead, connect with your inner strength in the core. Resist the earth. Lift your body up and away. Avoid locking the knees or clenching the teeth. Inhale, releases the knees. Keep your toes curled. Exhale, draws the bottom back again. You're going to get a stretch through your toes. Easy does it. Don't stress the fascia of the foot, but do open the armpits. Get them nice and open. Let them breathe. Inhale comes forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, knees rise again. One more time. Pull into the belly. This is warming the body. This is bringing heat into your experience. Knees relax, toes uncurl, bottom back, let it fall. You're relaxing into this child's pose. You're not forcing. You're giving your body time to adjust. The weight of the head is falling. The elbows are dropping. Feel cocooned. Feel safe. Lift only your gaze. Take a deep breath in and just walk your hands slightly over to your left at an angle. Feel the lower right side of your back. Respond. Then let go of the weight of your head again. And then your inhale will bring your hands center, and that exhale will walk them the other way. Feel the other side of your back. Isn't it nice to get into your back and to really breathe into it? Do this every day. If this is the only part of your practice you focus on, that's great. Come back center. Inhale, rises to that table. Exhale is going to curl your toes. Now your hands, your wrists are slightly in front of your shoulders now. You're spreading your fingers and activating your core. You're going to take a nice deep breath in and just let the knees hover. So a lot of times this can cause a sense of struggle in the body. We're trying to let go of the struggle. So come into your core and don't bite down or tense your shoulders. Instead, focus on the muscle groups that are supporting this pose, not the tension. That's an important part of the practice. You're going to feel resistance in the shins, I know. That's a gentle stretch. Ease it down. Toes uncurl. Walk your hands up your legs for support. Knees are hip width. Hands to your hips. Drop your shoulders and just bring your heart forward as your shoulder blades seek each other. You can't see your back, so we've got to put our mind into our back a little more. We're going to come into a gentle back bend. So don't just put your hands here, feel the support of your hands. Be your own support. And instead of trying to bend back, just gently tilt your gaze up. Rise upward through your heart space. Open up through the belly. Open up through the quads, the fronts of the thighs, the knees. Just feel a general sense of openness. If you feel compression on the lower back, we're going to honor the back and just come off it a little bit. Play with the nuances, the sweet spots. Connect with the internal abdominal muscle. Let it stretch, then draw it in towards the spine if you want some more support. You want to feel as if the heart is rising up, 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 shining that light energy. Then your inhale, realign shoulders over hips. Exhale, gently come down to table. Pause, allow the back to realign. That did cause some compression. Feel it, realign. If you don't feel any realign, any reconfiguration of the spine, wiggle about a little bit. Inhale, drops the belly, look up. Exhale, rounds the back, drawn to the core, tuck your chin, beautiful. Curl your toes under, begin to lift your bottom up to the sky. And then float your knees down to the earth, nice and easy. So let go of the struggle, feel the breath lift the tailbone to the sky. The tailbone's leading. Exhale, draws into the belly. Deep breath in, lifts it up. Look at your belly button. Exhale, float it down. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, stretches right leg long. Pull into your belly. Exhale, lets it lift. Point and flex the foot. This is a balance pose right here. You might need to adjust your hands. If you're fatigued, you might want to come down to your forearms. But if your arms are straight, avoid locking the elbows. Instead, pull into that core. It takes time. It takes practice. Soften and bend your knee. Awaken your knee. Feel the bottom. Feel your thigh muscles activating, stretching, moving. And then bring your knee in towards your nose. You can rest your foot, curl the tailbone under, pull into your belly and tuck your chin. Round your back. And then inhale, stretch it out and away, look forward. Exhale, pull into your belly, round your back, tuck the tailbone. Deep breath in, stretches away. Exhale, pulls it in. Inhale, stretches it away one more time. Exhale, flexes the foot, let those toes go. Rest your forearms. Gently press back. Rock forward and back to massage the toes. Open up those joints. Never forcing the Achilles, but definitely give your Achilles some tension, some attention. Release your knee. Rise to the table. Connect. Go into your core. That's your stabilizer. Inhale, stretches left leg long. Exhale, let it rise. Pointing and flexing the foot. Stay in your body. No judgment. Rotate that ankle. Feel the leg elongate. Soften the knee. Bring the heel towards your bottom and stretch the toe away. Let that knee be like a well-oiled hinge. Relax the knee. Don't force it to do the work. It's just a hinge. Let the muscles do the work. Bring that knee in towards the nose. Stay. Pull into the belly, rounding your back. Take a deep breath in to stretch it all out. Exhale, pulls into your core, round your back. Tuck it in. Inhale out with the energy. Exhale, draw everything into your center. Deep breath in, stretch it. Exhale, pull it all in. Inhale makes the leg long, flexes the foot, let those toes gently land. Forearms down. Nice and easy. Little toe might need a little attention. So if your little toe is short like mine, and you got longer toes, it might get neglected. So you might need to work a little bit through that foot. And then release your knee. Let your bottom fall back towards your heels and rest again. And when I say rest, really rest. That means let go. Let your mind relax. You don't have to think of the next pose. I'll guide you there. Take one pose at a time. Doing your best, that is enough. Breathing into your space is all that's required. Being present in the now. Inhale, rises up, spreads the fingers, stay on the exhale. Begin to draw into your core, curl your toes under, deep breath in, lifts your bottom. Exhale, pedals your feet. This is the downward facing dog. It's a rise up through the hips. So you're not trying to muscle this pose. You're trying to elongate and stretch in this pose. Take a nice deep breath in. Shoulders over wrists, knees land, toes uncurl on your exhale. You can support yourself or take a deep breath in to rise up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Gently bow. Release your hands. And step one foot out. It might be off of the mat, or you can turn your body so that you're sideways. So if you want to stay on the mat, cushion your knee, because now you have all of your upper body weight resting on this knee. But do try and rise up through the energy by activating strong muscles. Check that your knee is directly under your hip so that you're not out and away, out of alignment. Stretch out through the toes. Take a full, satisfying inhale. Palms meet. Exhale, arms to a T. Now you may need a block, but just begin to gently reach out. Use your core. Easy does it. Touch your fingertips down. Rest your palm down. Look up. Extend the arm. The arm just kind of floats above the shoulders. You don't have to tense that shoulder. And then if it's available to you, just take a very easy, long stretch, reaching out through the fingertips. Imagine a long line out through the fingertips, down alongside your body, and out through the toes. Release the arm. Take a deep breath in. Make a big circle. And let your exhale reverse that. Let the arm float above you and soften through the elbow and the wrist like a letter C. Deep breath in is going to reach through. Look over your shoulder. Rotate the spine. Exhale is going to rise up. And then just place the hand, bring your knee in, tabletop, deep breath in, gently rounds the back, tucks the chin. Exhale, neutral. Spread your fingers, curl your toes under. Inhale, lift your bottom to the sky. Stretch your arms this time. Spread those fingers. Feel the palms against the earth. And pedal your feet. Come into awareness of your core, your spine, and all the muscles pulling in towards your spine. That's going to take stress off of other parts of your body. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, knees down. Toes uncurled. Child's pose. Press back. Push your palms into the earth so that you can round your back a little more. And let the elbows rest, forehead rest. These child's pose rests give the body a chance to reconcile everything that you've been doing. Then inhale, rise up. Support yourself. Exhale, shoulders over hips. Stepping the other leg out. Let the arms fall. Feel the sense of internal alignment. Deep, satisfying inhale. Rises to the sky. Exhale to the T. Carefully, carefully stretch it out and away. Use a block if you need or something. If reaching to the floor seems challenging, stay right here. This is sufficient. And breathe and feel and breathe. Little adjustments to the body to feel a deeper stretch, or if you like, gently guide that arm out and away. Long. Close your eyes. Go into your core. This should feel really good. If it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. This is all for you. Please don't hurt yourself. Please don't do that to yourself anymore. This is a one day at a time practice, right? Release the arm, carefully realign the knees. That feels great. Deep breath in, gently rounds the back, curl the tailbone under, pull the belly in, strong. Exhale, neutral back. Curl the toes in, walk the hands to the knees. Begin to rock back onto the balls of your feet and lift your bottom. Now that may not be your pathway to your ragdoll. Find it yourself. Your feet are hip width apart. Let the weight of your head go. Your knees are soft. Belly button draws up naturally to the spine. The weight of the head is really letting go, and tuck your chin so you can see between your knees. And if this feels comfortable for you and you're able to rest your body on your thighs, go ahead and let it. And let the hands rest palms up by your side. Close your eyes or open with a soft gaze and gaze between your knees. What are you feeling here? Scan your body for sensation. Don't turn away from it. Don't force anything. Breathe and feel day by day. The body is ever changing. You're seeking for ways to release all of this chronic tension. This is how it's done. This is a very powerful pose, but it can be intense. And if you're new to yoga, having all the blood flow to your head might take a few weeks to get used to. So if you need to stand or take a break, take one. Begin to look forward. Walk your hands out in front of you. Try to keep your heels down, but if they pop up, let them spread your fingers. You'll find yourself back in the downward facing dog. Easy does it. If you need to come to your knees first, that's you. Do you. Pedal your feet. Lift your bottom to the sky. Elongate your arms. And then walk them back in. Elbows to your thighs. Drop your head. Now place your hands above your knees and begin to slowly, and I mean slowly, stack one vertebra on top of the other. Acknowledge each and every vertebra. Easy does it. Draw into your core. Press your feet into the earth. Pause if you feel any sticking. How much intimacy do you have with your spine? I know my head's cut off. I'm going to tilt the camera for a moment for our standing practice. Thank you. All right. You're in mountain pose at the top of the mat. How do you feel? You've done your seated practice, your kneeling practice. Now time to stand. We don't take standing for granted in yoga. This is the mountain pose. Feet are about hip width apart. Let the knees be soft and bendy. They don't have to lock. You're rising up through the crown. Feel as if you're standing against a wall, nice and straight, but not rigid. Slight tuck of the chin helps the upper spine align. Draw deep into your core muscles. Curl the tailbone down and let the palms turn forward. Mountain pose. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and just breathe here. Relax your mind. Open your heart. Reach down to the center of the earth with your feet. Rise up through the crown to the infinite. And then open your eyes. Full satisfying inhale stretches the whole body, not just the arms. Exhale releases them down gently to the side. Inhale stretches them. Maybe the shoulders don't like that. Maybe you want to soften your elbows. Exhale opens, let them flow. We're synchronizing breath and body. Body follows the breath. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Full satisfying inhale. Stay. Exhale, the hands naturally fall to the heart. Begin to lace the fingers. Deep breath in, palms to the sky. Exhale begins to gently tilt at the upper rib cage. So not really so much a tick-tocking of the hips. Try to relax your shoulders. You don't want to get all tense through the neck and the face. Don't want that much work involved. We're really feeling here. Then you can begin to push your hips out a little bit and get into some different areas of the spine. I have no idea what you're feeling. You have a completely unique personal experience here. So feel what only you can feel so that you can honor your body day by day and watch as your body begins to honor you and your wishes. Beautiful. Deep breath in, releases the hands. The exhale gently lets them fall. Roll the shoulders a few times up to the ears and back. Feel the range of motion. Let them relax. Lace your fingers behind you. If you can't lace them, you can hold onto a wrist or even hold onto your elbows. Don't force it. Your inhale is going to open up your heart. Your exhale is going to lift your throat up. So it's not a back bend as in falling back. It's a back bend that occurs because you're lifting upward through the sternum. That energy is rising. Push down through your feet. Easy does it. Feel too much compression in your back? Try to let that go instead. Come into the belly. Feel the chest opening. You can draw the shoulder blades together, but not by tensing or fighting. Feel it easy. Inhale, realigns. Exhale is going to soften the knees, draw into the core, find that ragdoll again. You might need to pause. We're neutralizing the spine from that back bend. Let the palms face up if you want to release the weight of the body. You're breathing deeply here. You're letting those exhales surrender the weight of your body to gravity. Deep internal stretches you're going to feel. Go ahead and bend into the knees if you like. And then using support or using your core, push down, back stays round, pull into your belly, and stack those vertebrae again. This is a very important practice. Push down on the earth. Use the earth every time you stand. Full satisfying inhale. Take your time. Celebrate. Say good morning. Whole body stretches. Exhale. Standing tall. Bow to the sun. Release the hands. Inhale, rises one arm. Exhale, supported side bend. Same arm. You're going to inhale and rise. Exhale, we'll gently sweep it over. You might feel invited now to go deeper. We've done so many side bends. This one might feel adventurous for you. Or you might just want to take it light. Some days you're on the mat, just let the arm relax down to the earth. Some days you're on the mat and you're going to feel like going for strength. And other days you're working out kinks. Deep breath in to rise the other arm. Exhale, supported side bend. Inhale, rises. Exhale, what can you release? Where do you tend to hold tension? What have you been doing to support your body instead of going into your core and using the earth? You're going to learn to let those things go. Deep breath in, let it go. Inhale, softens the knees, stretch up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, and bow to the person inside of this body. Release the hands and step the feet wide, and just begin to let your weight shift from right to left. It's nice and soft in the knees. We're training the shins, the knees, the ankles to just relax. They're hinges. And let the body sway. Beautiful. And then step the feet back under the hips. Take a couple of swing throughs. You might be able to bend your knees completely and drop the weight of the body. You might just take little ginger forward bends. It's up to you. Breathe. Exhale, pushes it all out. Inhale, lifts the heart to the sky. Exhale, surrenders to gravity. Deep breath in on your next one. Stay tall. Exhale, hands to the heart. Your energy is really moving now. Stepping the feet wide. You might need to turn sideways on your mat. Heel toe the feet wide. You want to get some width between your feet, but if you feel like your balance is challenged, you want to turn your toes more forward. If you feel like you're able to balance a little better, turn your toes out. Begin to soften the knees again, once again. How are you distributing your weight? Are you dumping in the knees? Let's stop doing that. Let's draw into the core, rise up. Let the arms flow. Let the torso rotate. Don't judge yourself. Oh, I'm not graceful. Yes, you are. You're just right. And then come center. Make some nice soft bends in the knees. Big, gigantic circles. Reverse the arms if you like. This is all for you. It's not for me. This is you doing for you, right? And then simply release. Turn the toes forward. Soften the knees, elbows to the thighs. Get some support. Sumo squat. If you can, bring your hands down or use them on your shins. Drop the weight of the head. This can be an intense forward bend. You might need some blocks. Practice keeping the knees in a micro bend instead of locking them. Draw into your thigh muscles. Need to massage your hamstrings? Give them a little rub. Right? Help them to release. Need a little break? Take one. Try and drop the crown of the head as if you're reaching the crown of the head down to the earth. And then feel your breath. Stay connected to your internal experience. What is the relationship between you and yourself right now? Is it a forced one? Is it a pleasant one? Make this pleasant. Only you can determine your experience. If that means coming out or going deeper into a pose, because that excites you, go for it. Look forward. Take a nice deep breath in. Stretch your arms forward. When you exhale, maybe rise up and down off of your heels. Lift your toes. Play with it. And then walk your hands back in. Soften the knees. Place the hands on the thighs and roll up. Nice and gentle until you find yourself standing. Take your time. There's no rushing on the mat. It's sweet time, right? Feet are wide again. Turn one toe out, the other heel slightly out. Shoulders over hips, nice alignment. Soften that knee. That knee feels easy. It's not going past the toe. It's nice and aligned over the ankle. And if you feel adventurous, you want to come into a wider stance, you can heel toe the foot wider. Feel the strength of your legs. Feel the power of your core. Feel ease through the shoulders. Let the arms float out alongside you. No tension in the shoulders because the shoulders aren't holding them up. Energy, reaching, flowing out through the fingertips. Once again, what is your experience here? This is the warrior two. Just turn your gaze down those fingertips. Let them rest. You don't have to drill it. Soften your mind. Open your heart. Reach into your heart for courage, for fortitude, the warrior. Inhale, straightens the front leg. Let your palms come together. On your exhale, relax that knee. Open the arms. Gentle. Release the arms. Elongate the leg. Turn the toe in. Reverse the feet. If you need a break, take a little break. Soften that knee. Check the arrangement of your feet. Feel a sense of groundedness. Feel the internal alignment. It will come with time. You may not have an awareness of it yet. That growing awareness is very powerful. Let the arms float out. Where's the struggle? Support this pose. Come internally. What internal supports for this pose can you discover in your own body? How's your breath flowing? Is it beginning to lock up? That's common. Take little breaks if you need. This is for you. Let your inhale straighten the front leg. Use the earth. Palms meet. Exhale relaxes that front knee. Let the arms float open and elongate. Beautiful. Gaze is soft. Heart is open. Nothing to prove here. Courage, go in. And then simply release your arms, straighten the leg, one more forward bend. Full satisfying inhale, look up. Full satisfying exhale, release the arms, soften the knees. Find the sumo squat again. Begin to draw into your core as you lift your tailbone up. Release lower back first, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Stay and breathe up and down your legs. And then we're going to begin to come down to the earth. So you can turn the toes in, you can release the knees, and drop the bottom down into your hindi squat, which can be deep for a lot of people. This is not available for everybody, so don't worry if it's not. Probably took me a few years. Use blocks to support your bottom if you need. And then we're going to come to the earth your way. You might need to come to your knees first, so you can drop the bottom and just place your feet down. There you are. All right. Hands behind your knees, just get a nice little back stretch again. Draw onto your belly, tuck your chin, open your back. Nice. And then rise back up. Walk your toes in. You can hold on to your shins, or you can hold on under your knees. But the main thing is that you're pulling into your core. The belly button draws in. That's your stability. And this is a simple boat pose. What's tensing you? Soften the face, the jaw, the shoulders. Wiggle the toes. This should feel fun, like you're a kid. Nothing serious, nice and easy in the mind. You want to pick up a toe? Go ahead and switch it. Just going to play in the boat, like you're in the water and you want to splash. Feeling very at ease here. Stay in your body. Don't get caught up. You want to let your hands go? Try one or both. Did you feel your core release? Draw back into it. Let the toes land. Stretch the legs out. Deep, satisfying inhale rises up to your fingertips. Exhale brings the heart forward. Relax the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head over the legs. Close your eyes. Really, really let go here. Breathe into your back. Feel what you've created. More open space. You want to rock the hips out from under you? Go ahead. You want to gently guide your upper body towards your shins? That's fine. Reach your crown forward. But just honor the body. Go forth in maybe approaching that edge of resistance, but do so with care, with compassion. Your inhale can support yourself up. Exhale, feel the back realign. Give it a moment. Walk your feet in. We're going to come down to the earth your way if you like. You can take a deep breath in. Your exhale's got to pull into your core. Use your legs if you like, or lower one vertebra at a time until you find yourself back on the earth. Walk your feet in, one knee into the chest at a time, and draw the knees in nice and close. Maybe you'd like to lift your head, tuck your chin, and pull yourself into a tight little ball. Pull into your belly. Give yourself a little hug. Compress all of your organs. Round your back, push it into the earth, and then release the head. You're going to place the left foot on the earth and begin to slowly extend the right leg. Don't force against resistance. Try to relax resistance in the leg. It may or may not come straight. Point and flex the foot. Feel those tendons and ligaments. Sometimes they're not that comfortable. Easy does it then. And then soften and bend that knee. Draw it into you. Pull into your belly and try and stretch the other leg away. It doesn't have to come straight. Keep the back on the earth like you're trying to press your back into the earth. And then draw the foot back in, knees into the chest, and just gently rock it from side to side. Right foot is down this time, and slowly stretch the left leg up, or whichever leg you did before. Slowly. This gives the leg a chance. This gives the muscle a chance to relax. We don't want to straighten the leg and then expect the muscles to relax. Relax them along the way. Point and flex the foot. Feel the tendons in the back of the calf. They need some attention. That's why they're making themselves known here. And then soften and bend that knee, hug it in close to your body, and stretch the other leg away. This is a big, important stretch for modern living. We get very short in this front hip opening area. And so this is opening the front of the hip of the extended leg. That's really what we're here for right now. Let it open up. And then draw that leg in. Draw the knees into the chest. Let the knees open big. Give a flex of the feet and lift the heels. This is the happy baby. If you can reach the toes or the feet, great. If not, hold on behind the knees. Tuck your chin. You feel inspired to rock from side to side, give yourself a little back massage. Only if it feels good. This is stretching a lot of places in your body, so stay present here. And then release it, bring the knees together, stretch your legs up to the sky. Legs together, point and flex. Rotate those ankles again. This is an inversion. This is bringing the feet above the heart, draining all of that blood. Reverse it, and then soften one knee and then the other. Nice, soft, easy knees. Bring your knees into your chest, arms to a T. Relaxing your shoulders. Really feel the earth underneath you. Connect with the earth like you're pressing down into the earth. Everything is pressing into the earth. Tuck your chin. Nice deep breath in. You're going to bring your knees to your left. You might want to support your knees by hugging on with that left arm. You can do that. Does the right shoulder pop up? Let it. You might need to reach that right arm more diagonally from your body than out from your shoulder. If the palm rotates up, let it. Let your head gently roll towards your right without forcing down the cheek or the ear. And then close your eyes and breathe fully into this twist. This is a powerful pose. This goes deep into your spine, into your hips, into hidden spaces of your body. So be present. Love, appreciation, and breath. That's what we're giving. Love notes to the body. Emotions may rise from this space. Even sometimes tears may pop out. Not from pain, but just from emotion that's been trapped and been long held in the body. Just breathe through it. Let the heart be open. Let the back fall to the earth. You might feel some cracking. And then you can even use some breathing technique. Take a full satisfying inhale and hold it. And then, make some noise as you release that breath. One more time. Deep breath in. Divine, divine, divine. Draw that right arm in. Use the earth to support you. Pull into your belly. Might need to roll onto your back in another way. Find the pathway that works for you. Pause for a moment. Allow your back to relax. Open the arms to a T. Tuck the chin. Really feel the earth. Stay in your body now. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, draws into the core to lower your knees to your right or use that right hand to slowly support it. Never forcing that shoulder down. You want to reach it up diagonally, that's fine. Knees come unstacked a little, that's fine. This is not a formal twist, but it is definitely one that can bring you a heightened experience of awareness. So close your eyes. Come into the amazing intricacies of your body and become intimate with these tugs and these pulls and this fascinating way in which you're made. And then surrender to the earth. In this twist, you don't want to stay tense. You want to take that deep breath in and let that exhale relax you into the earth. It's supporting you. Can you feel it? Every exhale should bring you in contact with that sensation of feeling deep in your being. Let's get some of those beautiful breaths. Deep, satisfying inhale into your body. Let it go. One more time. Love that breath. Exhale. This can give you a very intense state of being. It's beautiful. Enjoy it. Don't be afraid of it. Let it flow through you. That's what spirit is. When you're in this stillness and you're fully aware, can you feel those tingles, those sparkles moving through you? We're going to come back to center. Easy. Bring those knees in. Use your core. Use the earth and realign. One foot's going to land on the earth and then the other. It's time to rest. I don't know of any other form of exercise that honors and elevates the rest. I think this is the most powerful element of yoga. Do not skip this part. I know we've had a longer practice today, and that's okay. Tuck your chin, relax your back, and give yourself permission to just do nothing. You have opened your energy channels throughout the past hour. You are shining in your aura. The afterglow of your practice radiates from your being. Your skin is glowing. Joy flows through you unobstructed. Let this state of being have time to heal you. This is where healing takes place, in the rest. You can let your palms rest face up. Let your arms be heavy. Let your shoulders be heavy. Lift your head, tuck your chin. Press your back into the earth. Feel it pressing. The earth can help align and heal and open your back. You might want to walk your feet towards the edges of your mat and let your knees rest together. This is really comfortable for some people who have back issues. You want to rest here. That means you got to let go. You got to surrender. You got to trust life. It's time. When you don't trust life, you pull into your back, you pull into your shoulders, you pull into your knees, you pull into your joints. And when we relax, we let all of that chronic tension go. Maybe you'd like to bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall out in the bound angle. It's a beautiful way to open your hips. Change your position if you get fatigued. Traditionally, you stretch one leg towards the corner of the mat and then the other. This is the corpse pose. Whatever you choose for your resting place, be all here. Listen to your breath. Let those exhales sigh you back down into the earth. Stay still. Same arrangement. Feeling the earth, sky above you. Relax your mind and open your heart space. Listen and feel the life-giving breath. And now you get to just be, simply be, stay. We're going to wrap up this presentation, but we're not done. Stay resting 5, 10, even 15 minutes. You deserve it. Give it to yourself. And thank yourself. Stay in your resting place. Everyone who's around me, present. Stay resting, but when you're finished, you're going to carefully draw your knees into your chest. Let your back have some moments to adjust. Take your time. And then you'll carefully roll over onto one side, and you'll rest there too. And just let your body be heavy and soft, like a child. And then you'll rise using the earth to a comfortable seated position. And yes, my friends here, you can join me. Everybody else is at home still resting. You'll touch the earth, give thanks for the earth. You'll inhale, rise up, and just say thank you to your Creator, to the universe, whatever your beliefs may be. And then you'll bring your hands to heart center. The light in me honors the light in you. We say namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, my friends. We meet here Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 a.m., a little bit after, more like 10:15. We meet here Monday evenings from 5 to 6. And Thursdays, we have a meditation segment. Join us. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye, friends.